Hi friends, welcome to MileSite Connect virtual events of MileSite 10th Anniversary campaign. We are so happy to have you with us today. This is Jessica from MileSite. A few housekeeping notes. For the best viewing experience, please make sure your headset is turned on and the speaker is on mute during the webcast. If you have any question, feel free to submit them through Q&A question tool. We will reply you timely, and the recording will be sent by email within 24 hours. First, let's see what are the special AIoT activities for 10th anniversary. What kind of benefits that can be brought by LoRa technology, and then deep dive into an example, the challenges we are facing nowadays when staying in the office, and how we can figure them out through MileSite CoWork solution. And you will get first-hand information of upcoming new products. Sounds very interesting, right? Then finally, I will end it with closing remarks. This webinar will take about 14 minutes. Well, stepping into 2021, it marks the 10th anniversary of MileSite. What initially began as a startup within 10 employees and now a group company with over 600. As an AIoT solution provider, MileSite has accumulated very effective experience in the IoT industry, especially from developing the cellular-based routers and LP1-based end-to-end solutions. To make a huge step, last December, MileSite upgraded our brand to next level, merging Earthlink and Yearstar into one entity, and covering AI deep learning and IoT technologies to next-generation AIoT smart solutions. Going beyond the traditional security, MileSite is going to empower a new upgraded MileSite brand and becoming the pioneer in AIoT industry. To celebrate the 10th anniversary and make a positive progress together with you in AIoT world, we hold the MileSite 10th anniversary campaign, which includes two sub-campaigns, AIoT Solution Trial, Buy One Get One campaign, and Go Virtual to explore AIoT world, the series webinars to bring you more insights of AIoT. For the AIoT Solution Trial campaign, we will go to further introduce it at the end of the webinar, so just stay tuned. As for the Connect virtual events, we have arranged 7 different topics covering a wide range of innovative AIoT products and solutions. Here you can get the calendar of June. And today, the topic is Smart Office Turnkey Solution. Before getting into the points, please give me a few minutes. Time to unveil 10th anniversary reward for you. The first is the discount coupons for upcoming orders. Here all of you have the chance to get up to 10% off coupon. Please contact your sales representative for more details. Besides, we also set a prize-giving quiz session at the end of the webinar, so you will have a chance to win a sample testing of MileSite AI camera or IoT product at 50% off discount. The coupon and winner's announcement will be sent by email after the webinar within 24 hours. Okay, now let's start today's topic. Why LoRaWAN? As there are so many IoT technologies in the market, such as Sigfox, NB-IoT, but why LoRa or LoRaWAN? Well, you often hear about LoRa and LoRaWAN that can be used interchangeably. This is not really is not technically correct. LoRa is the physical layer, is a radio technology, and the LoRaWAN is the software layer, is the standardized networking protocol that sits above the physical layer and below the application layer. And LoRaWAN delivers secure and bidirectional communication, mobility, and localization services. So that's the main difference between LoRa and LoRaWAN. LoRa is really complementary to existing IoT communication technologies, not a replacement. It's long range, but obviously at the cost of bandwidth. So it's designed for the IoT use cases especially, which require only very little bandwidth, very small data. By the way, did I mention that LoRa stands for low power consumption and wide area coverage? According to professional investigation reports, LoRa technology enters into full maturity. It means in the next 2 years, when in 2023, LoRa is going to enter the high growth phase. So today is the right time to start with LoRa, and we strongly believe LoRa is set to become one of the mainstream technologies in IoT, and we really see it becoming the factory's standard. We actually see the sales accelerating in recent years due to the fast development of LoRa technology. Why is LoRaWAN so popular? There are 10 different reasons that make LoRaWAN really powerful. First of all, LoRa signal can reach extremely long-range connectivity of more than 50 kilometers by trading off data rate. But why using LoRa if your device needs a long battery life, a low-cost sensor, and long-range connectivity? LoRa might be the solution. It's suitable in practice for non-real-time applications, and you can tolerate delays. And there are quite a lot of those use cases. For instance, in the fields of intelligent building, supply chain, smart city, and agriculture business. And what about the network coverage, you may ask? Is LoRa comparable to the 3G, 4G mobile phone networks? These telecommunication giants, IBM and Cisco, they are very important members of the LoRa Alliance. And many famous carriers have all announced nationwide deployments of LoRa networks. As you can see in the image here, LoRa has been adopted in more than 160 countries. It's taking place around the world. LoRa is really a global technology, so you can use LoRaWAN all of the world, everywhere where there are regulations with a license-free spectrum. And Milesight joined the LoRa Alliance in 2019 as an adopter member, and now we are sponsoring the Destination LoRaWAN webcast this year in order to facilitate the spreading of LoRa technology, obviously. And in the age of social distance and staged reopenings, scheduling a conference room, scheduling a health environment is a more serious business than in the past. Let's see what kind of problems we are facing nowadays, like the room availability, infrastructure, or even unsuitable environment like temperature, brightness, air quality, or room reserved, but nobody showed up finally. So many issues need to be resolved to manage office space, to optimize their use for the employees' comfort. And Milesight aims to stimulate and accelerate the growth of the LoRa ecosystem by the way of these new products and solutions offerings. The one-stop end-to-end solution can significantly improve users' experience with a minimum cost. The LoRaWAN-based network is so powerful because you don't need to install infrastructure network. You don't need to install dedicated hardware. You don't need to install access points, and still get full coverage in every large offices and buildings. Its immensely scalable application has installation in one single office or building, all sensor devices wirelessly connected, and we funnel that all data to a cloud IoT engine where you can manage all the data and remotely control the end devices in the field. Now, let's talk a little bit about this LoRaWAN-based CoWork solution. I think one of the messages that I want to bring with this presentation is that it's really a continuum CoWork solution. It stands for the coordination between sensors and our cloud server. First, we are going to run through a few of the most common office and workplace frustrations. I'm imagining lots of people nodding along as we go through these different scenarios. But one of the most common problems we see is that low utilization of meeting rooms and low efficiency of workplace, especially for the mobile office, shared office users, and large organizations. To understand which spaces get the most use, to know which desk or meeting rooms are available at any time, is a key to increase our productivity. And air quality is another factor that impacts the productivity. Employers have a responsibility to provide a healthy working environment, but effects of poor air quality are not that easy to support. So, if the air quality presence, the detection of various gases like carbon dioxide, TVOC, if they are visible, it could be a great help. And besides the air pollutants, the outdated lighting system costs money, wastes energy, and resources. For example, it often keeps the lights twinkling for a long time, even after the office staff they have gone home. And please turn off the air conditioner. Please turn off the lights. Please close the door. Thank you for your cooperation. Those reminders are almost everywhere in an outdated office. And yes, motion sensor is not a bad choice to detect the presence of people or the presence of objects in real time. And it indeed helps us understand how rooms and spaces are used. But you know the technologies like passive infrared, active infrared, ultrasonic, microwave, or even video, they have disadvantages as well, such as the poor accuracy, such as the high false alarm rate due to the air temperature, such as the unstable measurement or blind spots, or one sensor only covers one desk for one occupancy detection, very expensive for massive deployment, or that sensor only supports presence or absence status detection. It cannot tell you totally how many people are staying there. Or you can use cameras or video surveillance in the workplace for this monitoring. Yes, it's legal. However, you must be very careful not to cross the line for the privacy concerns. Moreover, different IoT devices may belong to different systems. They don't talk to each other. So there are so many common frustrations that we have nowadays in the office. Well, MileSide CoWork solution is catered to figure out the above-described problems. Since the sensing devices, they are transmitting data wirelessly, so you can install them easily at any place you want. And since they are LoRa compatible, they can share the information in one network and trigger other devices like the lighting and HVAC device through the multi-site IoT cloud. And when someone enters the sensor's field of view, our AI workplace sensor can detect motion, tells you someone is present within that space, and give you the exact number. How many people are there? The sensor continues to monitor the space and can send you regular occupancy updates. Due to the privacy-compliant design and artificial intelligence technology, this AI workplace sensor will not store or will not transmit any image or personal information. So this solution can be widely and flexibly applied to any public areas as well. This CoWork solution is composed of some of the new LoRaWAN-based end nodes from our side. So let's see what are they. Well, one of the really key things, and is a very big driver for us, for many of our customers, is around data-driven decisions. And is a really key thing that my site is focused on, is around getting the information out of the products into a format that people can consume and make data-driven decisions. And this on the screen here is our powerful multi-site IoT cloud platform. And when we apply it into our office, for example, it's extremely enlightening as to how we were using the space and informed us how to improve the healthy environment to work better for our employees. And we are going to release 3 different new series: the Workplace series, AM200 series, and VS series for building smart CoWork solution. The multi-site AM200 smart ambience sensor is the most versatile indoor environment monitoring device on the market. It's a 9-in-1 sensor with multiple sensing functions, such as the temperature, humidity, light, motion, carbon dioxide, total volatile organic compounds, barometric pressure, PM 2.5, and finally, formaldehyde. And also, we upgrade its design to better match your decorations, any style of decorations, so you can enjoy the colorful screen with much clear data presence and also much better user experience. And in the EM300 series, you can try the smart bin sensor to achieve a smart building or smart city solutions. These smart sensors measure the fuel levels in bins through the ultrasonic technology. It can monitor any type of waste, like the mixed waste, paper, plastics, glass in various types, or you can install it in any size of bins and containers. The robust design enables it anti-water, shock resistant. It can be operated within wide temperature range. Sensors are equipped with lithium batteries with several years working life. If the garbage bin is tilted in a certain direction, it triggers the alarm, so you can double-check if it's maliciously tipped over or knocked over by somebody. Well, next, you will see the WS series. The first model is the single push button sensor. It can be used as a panic button, personal emergency response, remote control, or other remote push-button applications. Alert is sent to the wireless network whenever the button is pressed. The device basically remains in sleep mode for longer battery working lifetime up to 5 years. So all you need to do is press this button. Alarm gets triggered on remote monitoring center and activate other devices like audible visual combined annunciator. Or you can also choose the inbuilt buzzer version to get power from the buzzer sounds. For more flexibility, you can define the meaning for each click, such as short click, click and hold, double click to communicate emergency types. The motion and the light sensor integrates practical functionality. I mean the passive infrared detector and the Fresnel lens into a very small form factor. This sensor can be easily deployed in homes, offices, or buildings for security purposes. It can also be utilized in facility management systems to optimize facility usage. For example, according to the behaviors, according to the light thresholds, or trigger events and reports, this sensor can help you talk to the MileSight smart wall switch, and you can turn on or turn off the lights automatically in smart home and office IoT applications. This magnetic contact switch is an upgrade version of the existing EM300-MCS model. The door and the window opening detected through the separation of the sensor's main device and a magnet. We optimized its design to wireless, so it looks neat and can be easily installed in any work environment. And besides the security concerns, like trigger alarm LED when a door or window is accessed, it also supports battery status updates for easy maintenance, such as when the power drains to less than 10%, or when detects tampering, the device detached or opened. The alarm will appear on the dashboard or appear on your mobile. I mean the MileSight IoT Cloud app. So this sensor can be easily mounted on the doors, windows, garage gates, or lunar blinds, regardless of metal, wood, or glass material. This wall switch sensor comes with a very neat design. It's hidden in the junction box or fixtures and interchangeably with Type H6 switches in China. So not only in MileSight offices, not only in our meeting rooms, but also widely installed in our domestic customers' working place. And comparing with the traditional switch, you can either control the light through the buttons on the panel or turn on, turn off the lights remotely, or work with our PIR light sensor or our AI workplace sensor to control the lights smartly according to the presence of people. And you can send a command, send a message to each light in the group due to the multicast feature. As the reliable relay design, we can expect at least 100,000 operations at 20 times per minute. Use it together with the CoWork series and MileSight IoT Cloud. You can say goodbye to other wall switches. The MileSight Class C LoRaWAN compatible smart socket is a compact, multi-purpose, and easy-to-use device. With this sensor, users can monitor, control, and report household electronic devices from any wireless network using the LoRaWAN protocol. It plugs into EU, US, Australia wall socket, and enables to switch or schedule a connected electronic device to turn on or turn off anywhere, anytime. So here you can get two versions, the wall plug version and portable version. There's an embedded multifunction meter inside of this socket. It can measure active, reactive power and energy. It also provides power quality measurements such as current, voltage, power consumption, and frequency. If the variation of quality parameter is greater than your threshold settings, alarm is auto-triggered and sent by the push notification in mobile or displayed in dashboard in the application, so you can monitor and analyze the electrical line. Save your money by turning off power-hungry appliances and devices when they are not in use, or help you remotely manage the operation of household equipment, such as the lights, refrigerator, test equipment, servers, projectors, video conference system, when you want to reboot them or turn them off during the holidays, for instance. The last but not least model is the AI workplace sensor. It's an innovator. Why? Because it's the first smart sensor that integrates LoRa technology, video technology, deep learning, and object tracking algorithms together to detect the object's motion. Unlike the traditional PIR, ultrasonic, or microwave technology, their detection accuracy could be affected by air temperature or work environment. This AI workplace sensor can detect motion by video technology with a very high accuracy in any environment. This AI workplace sensor, it counts people and transfers the number through LoRa. It means your privacy is well protected, as video data cannot be transferred on LoRa network. So no images leave the sensor forever. And if you need to monitor a big area across several sensors, then you can manually define the area as a blind zone to appointed sensors. For example, in a library or in a workplace, if a desk or cubicle is placed on the border of two or more sensors, then you can manually to define this place to be covered by just one of these sensors. And you can get a holistic view of how people are using the entire office. Just install it on the ceiling. One unit can cover up to 48 square meters. It means fewer AI workplace sensors to install for a smaller budget, and they are cheaper to run. You don't have to install a device for every desk. Since it's often installed on the ceiling, we support the web GUI configuration by Wi-Fi 2.4G. It's more convenient than by the NFC technology for this AI workplace sensor configuration. And if you work it with the other LoRaWAN sensors in our CoWork series, like the smart wall switch, the smart socket sensor, then you can easily control the lights. You can easily control the projectors, or the IP phones, or the air conditioning system, video conferencing system, according to the meeting room, according to the desk occupancy situation. Okay, that's all about the CoWork series. Well, after the detailed introduction of the LoRaWAN-based CoWork Turnkey series above, now I'm going to present the whole AIoT solution for you. Besides the CoWork solution and the new products we talked, you can find extensive AIoT products to extend the power of AIoT through milesight, including the intelligent video surveillance and IoT related. Actually, it's not easy to find such an amazing solution which covers multiple innovation towards AIoT. But in MileSight, you can expect more even any top-edge technology, for MileSight always keeps close eyes on the market trend and will always deliver the innovation that requires visionary thinking to our customers. 2021 is the 10th anniversary of MileSight. It's also a significant milestone for MileSight and our partners. For the next decade, we will continue to provide product and service differentiation, increase brand awareness, build strong trust with you, and stay innovative and always stick to the original passion to further illustrate MileSight's slogan. Better insight, more insight. MileSight aims to become the next generation AIoT solution provider to build a new AIoT world with you. So join us and grow together. Not the end. I'm going to bring you the Buy One, Get One campaign. There are two options for you. AIoT Solution Trial. No matter which one you choose, the AIoT Solution Trial will enable the AIoT and bring us a step closer to artificial intelligence. Here you can click the link in the chat box to learn more and sign up. And a kind reminder for you again, there are more webinars topics for you, so you can click and link now to pick up more. Okay, this is all about today's webinar. The coupons and price will send by email within 24 hours. Thanks again for your attending. In case you have any question, feel free to write us emails for more details. After the webinar, there will be a very simple survey to help us for our next better webinar, so your feedback is highly appreciated. See you next time. Thank you. Bye.